Hi. So, a lot of you guys already use saltwater mix. So basically, the way it works, if you're already doing this, if you're already into the hobby, then basically what you're doing, or I assume you're doing, is grabbing or buying saltwater mix, and then getting RODI water, or I don't know, just from the faucet or something, and then mixing it, and then doing a whole process in order for you to get the saltwater mix for your aquarium. I When I started this hobby, I thought that was the only option, and I actually kind of stumbled across the already mixed saltwater, um, almost by accident. So I discovered that you can actually buy um, already mixed salt water, and it's not just already mixed salt water. It's actually ocean. It comes from the sea, from the actual ocean. To be more specific, from the Pacific Ocean. According to this brand, actually, this is a Petco brand. So to me, this is the best you can do for a saltwater nano tank. The cost of it, I get it in my area. I live in California, and it's about $12 for 5 gallons. I did the math, and it's pretty similar to as if you were to buy distilled water and then also buy the salt mix on the side. It comes about at the same. It's actually, this is a little bit more expensive, but really, if you have a 6 gallon, 10 gallon, 12 gallon, you're only going to be using about a gallon every week, every other week, every 3 weeks, every month, depending on how much you need to, how often you need to make water changes. I'm to the point where I can make water changes every 2 weeks, every almost 3 weeks. I'm pushing it, and I don't get any growth, any algae growth or anything. And I think a lot of it is because of this salt water. What happens when you buy salt water, you mix it yourself, is that it's really inconsistent. So what I've been getting with this is a lot of consistency. It's always the same salinity, always the same, what's it called, calcium, always the same everything. And that's what a healthy reef or saltwater tank really is based on. And it's you really was you tr- that's what you're trying to achieve. It's to have consistency and to keep all the levels as consistent as possible. And I've been able to do it because of this water. Now, I've only known of two brands. There's this one, and it actually changes packages every now and then, but I buy this at Petco. There's another one that they sell at PetSmart, and it's also great, but it's a little bit more expensive. I think you get like 2.5 gallons for like $14. That's a lot. So if you're in the if you're trying to get a nano tank or even a big one, if you just don't wanna mix salt water and you can afford this water, and you don't want to go through all the process of everything, then you can just buy this one. I'm not sponsored by no means by this water or anything. It's just I wanted to share how great it has been for me, and hopefully it can help out any other hobbyists that are already in the hobby, or somebody who's trying to come into the hobby. If you guys, anybody actually has any questions about it, I can make a more in-depth video of other basically other things that the water has. There's a lot of information in the package. If you guys want to know, or anybody wants to know what's in the package and stuff like that, it actually specifies how it's better to have natural water versus synthetic salt mix. Also, how convenient it is, and in just so many ways, it's just better to have real ocean water versus mixing it yourself and having inconsistency on the parameters of the chemicals in your water, as well as maybe also it's a lot of people buy water from their local fish store. It's the same thing. It's not always going to be consistent. They mix their own salt water. They have their own parasites and illnesses or diseases in their water. So this water is actually filtered, and It doesn't have any parasites or diseases or anything, and then you get all the benefits from the ocean. It's just a great water. I've been using it since actually day one, and I've been able to keep a pretty healthy aquarium so far. It really takes away a lot of headaches of mixing and RODI water. You know, you have to buy the system, or you have to buy the already distilled water and all that stuff. It's just so much easier just to make a water change of 1 gallon on my 6 gallon tank. If you have a 10 gallon, then you may be doing about the same 1 gallon, 1.5, and it'll last you for like a month, 2 months, depending on how often you're making water changes. Like I said, this is like about 12, anywhere from like $9 to $12 for 5 gallons. Divide that in like a gallon a month. That's 4 gallons per month. So it'll last you like 5 weeks. $12. It's not really that bad. So yeah, let me know if you have any questions or anything, and I'll be making another video about any other updates that I have in my tank. If you guys wanna see them. Thank you very much. Bye bye.